Hello, sailors, and of course other professions. Today we're going to talk about the State Forum, how I do it, and maybe it's wrong, maybe it's right, and look at the brave new world of this kingdom. Now we've got loads of other people in, and we're top of Seed A for now. So a look at that first of all, I think, my friends. So we've gone from being 0 tier 5, well, 1 tier 5 effectively. How many have we got now? Let's use 45 million. We now have 30, so we've let in 38 tier 5s. That's not bad. Okay, 36, because 2 of these don't count. Shinton and Reaper. So 36 tier 5s, or 35s we have. Anyway, lots of tier 5s coming in. I believe I quickly looked at the stats. Let's have a quick look ourselves. I believe we were now, there's a 16 kingdom bracket, but ain't no one can be bothered with that. Let's go and see how we're doing compared to 60, 57, and 59, 58. We're 59. Of course, power doesn't mean everything, but it is a pretty good indicator. So this one's up to 4.18 billion's a lot. The big board account there. Lovely Zelda. What a lovely. She's a lovely woman. I can tell you that for nothing. She's great. Anyway, so they're 4.1 billion. Second alliance there. Let's just do second and third. So first and second alliance. This one's 2 bill. So they got just over 6 billion in their top 2. The Wales are 58. I haven't seen how they've done for immigration. I imagine they've I imagine they haven't done that much actually, or they've brought in massive accounts. So top 1 is now, oh wow, they haven't done anything at all. They've brought in 1 big Korean account. They're staying, look, this is they're keeping it. This is a Korean alliance only, do not knock. So 2.8. For the first alliance. I honestly don't know what the second alliance is. 2.3, so they're 5.1 over the top 2. I assume that's the second alliance. Yeah. And finally, let's go and check our friends in 57. So 6.1, 5.1, and... Where is it? Where is it? Come on, load. 3.6 for the top one, and they've only got really 1 alliance in this kingdom. Okay, so 6.1's the number to beat. What are we at? 2.6 and 3.8, so a little bit more. I think it was 6.2-ish. Someone's going to tell me my maths is terrible. No, 6.2-ish, so very similar. Oh, we do have a big third alliance as well, actually. So we're about similar to 60, which are now... So it's now this kingdom, then 60, then 58, then 57. You may think we've had a better migration, but you never know. I always think the ones that keep it small, keep it in the lower seed, like 58 clearly want to do, they're the ones that know what's up. But we will see, we will see. So there we go. And mercifully... It's a lot busier now. There are so many forts going all day, every day, which is fantastic. Indeed, we have managed to upgrade our castle, which is on the way. We've got the State Forum to level 10. And finally got some chance to look at some armaments. Pretty much bugger all at the moment. Let's see what we have for this, which is the only one I care about. Not really much. We want archers of... Well, we want all of them. Yeah, it's better than nothing, which is literally what we have at the moment, but... Yeah, we ain't got much going for us at the armament stage at this point. I guess Thutmose is out the city. I'll have to do it later. Yeah, we're very much early on in the armament stage. Thutmose, Sun Tzu, of course. Thing everyone should do. I don't know if I've done it yet. Get all these guys in line style. Of course, they're not in the city. I'll need to do this later. You get a 10% bonus to gathering speed, right? Yeah, get them all in. All in as soon as possible. Okay, I have done them all, aside from Matilda. Waltzing Matilda was out waltzing at the time. And the one thing that really didn't bother me, but confused me early on when I first got the State Forum, when it first came out, is, well, 2 things. A, should I spend gems upgrading it? No, never. Never. B, should I bother using it? Yes, always use it, I think. Well, I always do. I make sure that I do all the travels a day, and if I can, do all the dispatches. The higher up it goes, the more dispatches you can do As for the priority of the dispatches, I go for, well, first I choose any gold ones because they're obviously the best. If there aren't, I'll then, well, if there are, I'll do them. Then I'll go and have a look for the ones that either provide the things to upgrade whatever these are. Where are they? Sage's Testimony. The ones that provide the Sage's Testimony, I think when you're early on, because you want to get this to 17, 18, 19, so you can get a good dispatch selection each day. You can get like 6 or 7 dispatches. I always look for them first of all. If there's nothing there, there's nothing decent, there's no good purple ones, I'll just do some blue ones, not because they're in any way valuable, because they get done, and when they're cleared, it's rebooted and you get a whole new selection of armaments that you could create. As for the ones to prioritize, again, this is just my opinion, but my opinion is formed on what other people have said, so if I'm wrong, they're wrong. I just go for wedge for everyone. The arch one for the new smite guys is looking pretty good. There's an argument that for people like Richard and Martel, you could go for the hollow square formation for obvious reasons. They're tanky commanders, you want them to stay around for a while, but anyone who's dealing damage that isn't smite, it just seems like a good rule of thumb to do it on wedge. I mean, I may as well put Ethelfled on something as well for when she's doing barbs. I guess we'll put her on more skill damage as well. You could do the one potential change to this, I guess. I think I probably have done it. Yeah, for Belisarius in particular, if you're doing it as a pure farm killer, get him on that triple line formation. Some people have all their barb killers on triple line as well. In fact, I might do that just to speed up the whole process of barb farming. Joan of Arc is theoretically one of the few ones you could put on the Echelon thing. But, yeah, I mean, no one's ever going to run Joan as a primary. I guess Trajans? Yeah, I don't know. But just don't use the Echelon. Use the V formation for siege fighting way, way, way later on when you've got range combat. Not a problem now, so don't worry about that. So either hollow square for Richard Martel, arch for smite guys, wedge for everyone else, and of course, line for the gathering commanders. In terms of what you should be looking for, the highlight and the holy grail, if we can find it, which I won't have, is a triple lock. So for instance, it's the opposite of what you want. You'd want an infantry attack, infantry defense, infantry health. Very hard to get. But once you get them, glorious, glorious, glorious. If you've got anything that's common inscription and legendary, you can... well, looks like we don't. But any legendary inscription ones, you can use your transmutation stones on them. Which brings me to what should I spend my... your weekly... what they call the pips. Let's have a look. Where's the courier stations? Over here somewhere. Not there. Does anyone else do this? Does anyone else forget where everything is in all their cities? I mean, it's just one courier station. Where's the bloody courier station? It can't be too far away. There it is. This one. Right, what should you spend these silver coins on? So every week I'll get the Sage's Testimony first. Then I'll go for the transmutation stones. Any left over, I'll go for the formation choice chest. You get these by recycling. So what should I be recycling? I hear you shout at the screen. Well, pretty much everything that's crap. Everything that's crap is usually elite. And let's focus, well, it doesn't matter what, let's focus on all of them. So Epic of Olympia. The thing about elite ones and epic ones is you cannot re-roll them. So this archer attack, infantry defense, cavalry health. I'm going to keep it for now because I have nothing else there for my... no, I'm just going to be a man of my word. For my wedge guys, but this is just crap. You can get so much better. This is about as bad as you can get. So simply click the recycle thing, find the ones you don't want. Epic of Olympia, crap. Book of Horus, well, that's a bit better. It's a line one. And of course, line ones you want gold gathering speed, troop load if you can, siege speed helps a lot as well. Let's do multi-select. So I want to get rid of this one. I want to get rid of... It's not very good arch one. Pretty much 90% of all the elite ones you're going to get rid of. I'll keep... oh no, it's not line. I'll get rid of gold gathering speed on a hollow square. You only want that on line. These are mostly just going right in the bin. Bin, bin. Bin. I guess that's better than nothing at this stage. Bin, 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 bin. Yeah, I put them both in the bin. Got myself 12 little things, which I will spend on, if I can find that damn courier station again, 12 Sage's Testimony. which means I'm only 53 away from leveling it. Once you got this to like level 18, I'd go for the transmutation stones. At this stage, it may seem tempting to keep everything around, but honestly, you will spend a good 2 hours later in the game just emptying and recycling all of your crappy armaments. You may as well get rid of them now. At this stage, we've got KVK coming in 3 weeks. I'm gambling that in 3 weeks I can find some better armaments than the crap I've just recycled. So recycle with great abandon, I think is the word I'm looking for here. You're going to get decent ones as the game progresses. Anything triple locked is of course excellent. Anything double locked is pretty good as well. The big thing you're looking for is the inscriptions. You guess those through the dispatch usually, or getting lucky in the travel, or through getting lucky in the formation chests. As for getting the formation chests, you can get them in KVK reward. They're gradually putting more and more formation chests in rewards throughout the game. So the State Forum is still, people are still getting the hang of it. It's still a relatively new thing in the game. I'm still getting the hang of it, but it's a nice little thing. It's very much pay to win, but it's pay to gamble, which I don't like. I don't think many people pay for this, to be honest, but you really do get nice stats, like a 3.2% archer defense so far. Doesn't seem like much, but if you compare it to the equipment, I mean, it's almost half of the revival greave just by throwaway formation instrument things. So don't sleep on these. They really do help. Recycle liberally and see how well you do. Anyway, I'm off to do more forts. As I said, the kingdom has really picked up in terms of activity at the moment, and I bloody love it. Hopefully this was of some assistance. This is basically how I do the State Forum. Might be wrong, but it's how I do it, so, you know, there we go. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm going to go do some forts, lie in bed, and dream about winning the World Cup for England. Something sad like that. Thanks to Novelty Mugs for sponsoring today. Oh dear, the novelty mugs haven't... Oh dear. Well, hold on. We're not going anywhere. I insist you see these novelty mugs. This is the level of production you can be guaranteed from this channel. Terrible productions. There we go. Look, the novelty mugs. I'm sorry to everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video on this channel. Ciao till then.